Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, the Ninja King. And yeah, as you can see, I just did summoning pawns and not recently. And I realized after recording the last video that the goddamn the audio was loud. It pinged my ear. But yeah, other than that, let's get on with the what if. And I guess you have already seen the title and thumbnail, so you have clicked on. And for the now for me one, that's gonna come out tomorrow. So yeah, let's not waste any more time and get on with the what if. As a sniffing wind would start blowing by, as the air in the area would be more cooler. It would be a less green, less fluoriding land with more water than air. Trees and plants would be growing around everywhere, as there seems to be someone sitting down. He seems to be taking a deep breath, but he seems to be having blonde hair, blue eyes, with a sword in his back. He seems to be wearing some sort of metallic armor, futuristic almost, something he used to wear back in the day. It's all time to go, as the man would then start walking before someone gets to attack him. A snake attack! Before the man then grabs him. Nice try, little kid girl. Fuck off. Come on, uncle. Nope, nice try. Kid Gilgamesh would then fall down. Come on, Uncle Naruto. Naruto would then sigh before reading himself that this kid is pretty handful. Naruto remembers how long it has been. To him, it has been only 5 years. Kid Gilgamesh is now 10. He was 5 when he first met him, and is still growing up, even though he seems to be more of a, how shall I put it, reasonable than other types. But yeah, he is quite annoying to deal with. Naruto would then sigh, thinking to himself that this is problematic. Anyways, so you were created as, let's just say, the pager of heaven. Don't call me that, he would then say, in an angrier voice. I know you don't like that nickname, but that's the nickname the gods gave you. But still, what are you going to do? I'm going to revolt, he would then say, smirking. Naruto then punches it. Ow! Why? Don't do that shit. Listen up, the Age of the Gods is important and so are the monsters in it. If you do it, the amount of damage the ecosystem will have is irreparable. Irredeemable. Why? Gilgamesh would then say. It's just a bunch of gods wanting me to be a prize possession. No, it's not, he would then bonk his head again. Some of the gods like humans and they need to be there. For now, I'll protect you and guide you to a right place. Got it, Gil? Fine. Gilgamesh would then sigh, thinking this is a little bit annoying. But for now, let's get on with the studies. No! He would then try to run. Immediately, a yellow pole would then come out, being Gate of Babylon. He would try to jump in before Naruto grabs the collar of his shirt, pulling him out. Nope. Let's drag you back. As Naruto would then drag him back to a city of art. The walls of the city seems to be made out of woods with the gate as well. As the gate would then open, bunch of the people there would be lively and talking. Wearing ancient Mesopotamian clothing would be some of the people there. Oh, welcome back, Naruto, one of the old people would then say. The other people also started welcoming, with Gilgamesh raising on his arm. Bunch of the people would be discussing about Gilgamesh's newer behavior. He seems to be again troubling Naruto. He ran away again. Looks like he doesn't really want to study. Pretty much, another one of them would then say, as Naruto wouldn't take him to his hut before dropping him down. Anyways, let's get on to theoretical studies. Do you know about magic? Yes, I know. Sure. The magecraft? Yes, I do. Okay, a little explanation for it. Alright, let me explain to you. Magic and magecraft are completely different. Magecraft is something that people can replicate using normal tools and applications. It's also something normal mages uses, or magus to be more precise. Magecraft is a thing that is readily available. We normally use it by using our mana circuits in our body. The natural amount of mana circuit a person can have is at least 12 if it's average, 24 if unnatural, and 24 for highly extensions. Gilgamesh would raise his hand. Can someone have more than 24 mana magic circuits? Yes, but they are called mutants. Normally, Naruto would then say. I met a fair share of gods who can have these, but normal humans, I have never met a single one that is mutant. I see, Gilgamesh would then say, kind of interested. Magic circuits and mana circuits are completely different as well. The forest creatures and people in it are also pretty much very different, because as you can see, the people in the world are as different as they can. Magic circuits grow around everyone's body, but it also is locked. What do you mean by locked? Some people can have exclusive amazing ability, especially in currently this era. Naruto wouldn't feel his hand. Even though the Age of Gods is currently depleting, it's still not near the end. I doubt if you can properly make it, the Age of Gods will never end. Maybe even combine itself with another age that is coming. the days. I feel like that if you decide to cause it up, the age of gods would end, letting the gods either to migrate away or just to stay there. Again, it's up to you. I'm not forcing you to do anything, I'm just telling you the reasons of why you should and shouldn't do some things. But yes, magic circuits are also locked behind people's, well, how shall I put it, mentality. Some people who are just born to be magus or exceptionally good with magic and can unlock their magic circuits. Meanwhile, there's other people who have no magic circuits that are called magicless or normal people, as I like to refer to them. Some people just have more magic circuits in general, thus they become magus, but some have magic circuits, but they are locked. Locked as in they haven't experienced trauma or mentality. Mentally Naruto didn't remember something. Fire would arrive in his eyes. So, what about you? How many magic circuits do you have? Naruto wouldn't think for a bit. I don't know actually. It's kind of confusing in a way of how many magical circuits do I have, but if you want to know the specific number, probably about 74 or higher. Kid Gilgamesh's mouth wouldn't go up to 4. How do you have so many? Naruto didn't smirk. Well, kid, you gotta get smarter, as he would rub Gilgamesh's head. That fair uncle. Whatever, let's keep on going. As Naruto would then say, explain to him more things. Mainly, we have a bunch of elements that we can use, but I'm gonna focus on some. Gilgamesh would raise his arm. About something, is that a shadow? Now, can you explain to me about real magic? Fine. There's 5 kind of real magic. We have the first magic, which is time manipulation. Okay, I didn't properly know. But the second one, it's kaleidoscope or power across other worlds. Third one is heaven's feel or soul transfer. There's other 2, but I don't remember the names, nor am I had the time to record them. Currently, I only had these 3 memorized, mostly because they were the most common used when I was still with the gods. That's why they're all always in my memory. Meanwhile, the other 2 I have 0 clue about. Hey, see? Gilgamesh would then say, which one do you have? Naruto would then say, well, simple. He would then move the chair around his arm before it turns into a blob, before moving the board again, before turning into a board. Naruto would then say, I have heaven's feel, aka soul manipulation. Everything has a soul, that's why I can manipulate it. Wow, you can say I'm not a magus, I'm a magician. But I don't like to use it that much. I like to use my magus abilities as well. Naruto would then say with a smirk on his face, yep, that's you, I guess. So, but now, Naruto wouldn't clean his hair before wandering as well. I don't know much. Let's just hang out for a bit. Naruto wouldn't feel something, as he wouldn't get out. Trent, anyways, enjoy your time. I'm gonna go out for a bit. Alright. Well, what I'm not gonna do in these 2 months. Naruto would then start to walk the forest, and just like Gilgamesh said, it took him 2 months. If you go out for a bit, for Naruto stands for 2 months, since he's semi-immortal, or, well, immortal, time doesn't really matter to him. He has seen time and he has moved on to it. He's immortal in every sense of the word, because most gods have already tried to kill him in every possible way they can think of. Even the Chinese pantheon tried to kill him by the same way they did to Sun Wukong, put him in a boiler. Dad just gave him red eyes for a bit. Yeah, that wasn't a pleasant experience. Now they would start to walk around to the forest of Babylonia, to be more precise. I'm using Babylonia because I don't remember the other name. Oops. Anyways, let's continue. Now it would be starting to walk around Babylonia, as he wouldn't feel a presence. I know you're there, chain of heaven. As someone wouldn't walk out. It would be a boy or girl with green hair, wearing a white-like dress. Perceptive as the Naruto is a mark his own wish. Hello there, Enkidu. Naruto wouldn't turn his head to see Enkidu. Enkidu was the chain of heaven, made by the god to chain of Gilgamesh in case he caused problems. Obviously, they were created before Naruto arrived in this era, so this was a kind of a failsafe just in case you send him too far into the future. Naruto would then sigh before looking at Enkidu. His green hair would match his blonde hair. So, what's going on? Why are you here? No, just here to confirm something. Why didn't the gods made me to capture a boy that is perfectly fine right about now in your care? I don't know what happens in the future, but the gods need to do something. I have a question to ask you. Go ahead. Naruto would then say, before that, can we see it somewhere? Naruto would then make 2 chairs. Pleasantry is mine. Enkidu would then sit down and so would Naruto. As Naruto would then start talking to Enkidu. First of all, what's your question? My first question is that why are you helping him? Helping him? I'm just teaching him. That's what I got. It seems like you're more interested in the boy than others are. Kind of in a way, he's the last remnants of the gods I have left. So raising him is a proper thing. I mean, you also exist and there are still some gods there, and some other magical creatures, but not really that many. Yeah, I guess that makes sense, David didn't say. But I have a second question for you. Sure, go ahead, tell the second question. And what is the second question? And David inside with saying, what happens if he decides to not do the Ace of Gods? Well, that is up to you, not me. I won't just stay there. After all, I don't want my name written in history all over again, now do I? You probably do. Yeah, probably not. Soon a few more years, Enkidu. As then, 5 more years would then pass, leading up to when Gilgamesh was 15. Gilgamesh was using his weaponries to train with Naruto, as he had been saying. Arrogant as always? Whatever. I'll win this battle anyways. Gilgamesh would then say, before once a portal comes out, from it multiple different types of weaponries. Naruto would pull his sword before blasting it all away one by one. Yeah, not gonna work. Come on! Gilgamesh ready to jump kick Naruto. Naruto just blocks his kick and slams his head into Gilgamesh's. Gilgamesh falls down before Naruto then says, I'm an immortal warrior that has lived for centuries. Do you think that trick will work on me? Whatever. Plus, can I? Whatever. You seem to be stumbling on your words there. I don't know what to do with you, uncle. You're way too powerful for me. Not powerful, just more smarter. I hate you sometimes. Whatever. This area is more of a mind area. Anyways, what's gonna happen in the future? I don't know. You plan on ruling a kingdom, right? Yeah, I do. That's among the pillars that we once lived in has now thrived into a prosperous civilization. So, what are you gonna do? Obviously, I'm gonna raise it up to the ground and make it a better civilization in the end. Alright then. Let's see what you can do. After all, you're the god, not me. You're also a god in technical sense. More of a powerful immortal maze than a god. Yeah. Anyways, I have a question for you. How did you get your immortality? How did I get my immortality? How did I get it? Kurama, how did I get my immortality?
I remember everything clear last time. Let's begin.
It was a normal day at the League Palace. Naruto was in his string, swinging around, and beside him would be another person. It would be a girl with black hairs and red eyes. She seems to be wearing a more of a normal dress. She seems to be Naruto's friend. Naruto wouldn't get out. Come on, let's go play together. Emma? Sure, Emma wouldn't laugh. This was Emma Uchiha, Sasuke and Itachi's little sister. Yes, in this timeline Sasuke was foot twins, in this timeline at least. Yeah, as her and Naruto would then start playing, the other kids would look at doing a little bit jealousy while some of them would look at annoyance. They both would be friends. Emma was one of the few kids, like Shikamaru and Choji, that saw Naruto as an actual friend, and not some sort of beast the parents told him, even though the Uchiha clan was less hostile. Naruto and Sasuke or Emma would then say goodbye to each other. Bye! As the boat would then go, Naruto would then start to go to his apartment, which was in his actual house that the Kage decided to give him. As he was there, Naruto's mouth would be gaping. His apartment building would be set on fire. But he would then look around, wondering what happened. Naruto would then see the villagers. It looks like the beast is back. Why is he still here? Why? Naruto would then say in an angry voice. Well, can't let the Nine-Tails beast. Nine-Tails. I am not that monster. Oh, really? One of the villagers would then say, kicking him in the face. That's from my parents. The other ones would then stomp on him. Naruto would then scream out. Remember, this is Kid Naruto, as the other villagers started yelling and beat him up, as his house burns in the fire. Naruto, well, the villagers would then leave, but Naruto just there, looking, and just wondering to himself, why? Why was all this only happening to him? Why of all the people, why was he involved in this mess? Was he truly meant to be a savior? Or was it just because he was a monster? A deep, growling voice would insert in Naruto's head as he would then start to speak.
This is my host, of all the people. Whatever. You do know that you can always run away. What's the point of ever leaving here? Just go and just retreat. Run away and leave. You don't have to live in this village. Just go away.
as Naruto wouldn't just stay there. But what about Emma? She cares about you, but what does it really matter? Why does your voice go silent? Kurama wouldn't go silent. I see. Even the fox has emotions, doesn't he?
You and my both cannot live in this village anymore. Does as it says us running away. There is no point. Who's gonna miss us? Your friend Emma, maybe. Some of the other friends. But otherwise, this village doesn't care about us. Why don't we just leave? Alright?
Yeah, sure, let's go. Naruto didn't get up, and that night, the village lost the night elf fox. Naruto wouldn't be hungry. He'd be starving for days, as he doesn't know what to do, eating off of brown berries that he randomly found. Some of them which were poisonous, but thanks to Kurama, he managed to heal. Naruto wouldn't stumble into a cave, falling deep down into it. Before he was grabbed by someone. He couldn't see the face of the man, nor could he tell who he was. He could just make out one similarity: white spiky hair and white spiky beard. It looks like this one is going to be different. I wonder how much trouble I can get to Caldea with this one. He would then immediately drop Naruto down before pulling out a cup. The cup would be a red pinkish golden water, the golden cup. Drink this. You won't feel hunger, starvation, or any pain after this. The man would then start to walk away before he then says, I want to see how this timeline goes. But I wonder if it's going to get pruned like the rest, or will my interference make it a lot more different, as the man would then walk away, teleporting or seeming to travel between other realms, or maybe it was something else. Naruto would immediately start drinking the water, just like the man said. He didn't feel anything else. Kurama would then start to speak.
Brett, I don't know what you just drank, but something just feels different. It's just not you that don't feel hunger either, but neither do I. It's like something happened with that water. I don't know what it is, but it's a good thing, isn't it? It looks like our luck is going up.
And that's the end. Naruto would then say, that was an interesting story. So who was the man? I don't know. So what about the Zero War? That's a topic of another time. But if you want to know, it was only 2 months later that the Zero War started. How did it originally start? People from the 5 nations started to summon the 5 original summons. And surprisingly, it wasn't everything else. The classes were all different. What were the classes? Well, there were Foreigner, Pretender, Alter Ego. Well, that's the 3 ones that I can remember. Ruler and Avenger. That's 5. Yeah, only 5 for whatever reason. So, then those 5 destroyed everything? Pretty much. Ruler and Avenger were the most strongest of them all, since they caused the most troublesome. Pretender, Avenger, and Alter Ego were also very confusing if you ask me. Someone was pretending to be the Sage of 6 Planets, while there was the moon goddess that came down to the earth. I don't have zero idea what the hell was going on with Alter Ego. Ah, I see. So, that was the class that they called themselves? Not just that, the powers they had were also different. So, well, I have zero idea what those creatures were, but I don't know. I don't want to know either. So why was it called Zero One? It was because 0 people left. People were surviving. That's right. I see. That explains a lot. And you named it? Pretty much. So, it was all that part of the war? Yep. And that, after the ninja nations were destroyed, the gods arrived. Gods? Yep. Apparently enough magical energy was released during the Zero War that allowed gods to properly arrive on Earth, and due to that the gods became active, beginning the Age of Gods. My age was then called the Age of the Forgotten, as you now know. Ah, I see, that explains a lot of things, Gilgamesh would then say. Anyways, that's enough. Let's keep on going. Gilgamesh would then get up, and as he would start following Naruto. And the rest of the days would then go by like that, until Gilgamesh becomes king of Uruk. Naruto would be beside him as Gilgamesh was finally crowned. All hail to the citizens of Uruk. From now on, I am your king. Gilgamesh would make a hearty laugh, as Naruto would then say, hoping that this doesn't go bad. Many years later, Gilgamesh started to use his powers, and at the epic of Gilgamesh this began. An Enkidu arrives, but him and Gilgamesh fight for 3 days and 3 nights, Naruto being there just to protect the citizens and stopping them from doing any more collateral damage. In the end, in the epic of Gilgamesh, okay, I'm gonna use the historical record of the epic of Gilgamesh, and it said after 3 days of fighting, they both kissed, and then Gilgamesh introduced Enkidu to his mom. It was the most fastest turn of friendship that I've ever seen in my life. And I'm gonna use it. Naruto sees this and like, oh, he goes away. But fuck. Naruto. Okay, this is weird. After many years wouldn't arrive, we get 2 more adventures of the Epic of Gilgamesh, with them slaying the first gigantic beast, with Naruto this time being there as well. As Enkidu and Naruto were arriving, someone wouldn't come. It would be Ishtar, who would start flirting with Gilgamesh, but Gilgamesh would deny, mentioning how she treated her husband and how of her past lovers have all died. Pretty sus, if you ask me. Naruto wouldn't say. Ishtar would be really angry, but before she goes, "Oi, Ishtar!" Ishtar wouldn't turn her head, as her eyes would immediately become hard, seeing Naruto. Oh my god, Naruto! She would try to hug Naruto, but Naruto would just step aside, passing her to a tree. Hey, what was that about? You know the reasons why. I'm not being one of your lovers. Plus, I don't really like Aphrodite. Fuck off. Anyways, Oshidori, perfectly fine. Me and the other girls, female goddess have some sort of meaning. Anyways, Orion still in heaven? Yep, pretty much. Alright then, I'm just gonna have some fun with him. Probably not. His soul is currently in a teddy bear. Yeesh. Maybe by Orion, I guess. Yep, so you cannot ask the impossible from a teddy bear. But yeah, before you go to heaven and probably do anything bad, just remember I exist. Oh really? Whatever. She would then go to the heavens, complaining to her father. Her father would then listen to it and before says, "Sorry, I cannot see that." "Fine, I will raise the dead." Fine, here you go. Yes, then the divine bull was given. Naruto and the rest and Gilgamesh would be in his throne room, sipping tea, and so would Naruto. You know, it seems a lot more peaceful now if you think about it. Yes, it does, Naruto. Gilgamesh would then laugh before drinking some more. Anyways, Enkidu would then say, "Do you think telling Ishtar to F off was a good idea?" Naruto would then say, "Knowing her, she's gonna do something drastic. But, I don't worry, I can handle it." As then they would hear a charge. They would immediately turn their head to see a ginormous, not bull, but a creature. Naruto would then say, "Oh, you gotta be kidding me, Ishtar." Anyways, let's go. As they would find a ginormous elephant. I think it was an elephant. The anime didn't make it clear. Nor does the Epic of Gilgamesh make it clear. Naruto, Enkidu, and Gilgamesh would all jump down, immediately start fighting the elephant / whatever creature it was. It would first arrive to Eric and starting destroying everything. In the end, Naruto would finally beat the beast and destroy it. In the end, all of them were sleeping. Only Enkidu and Gilgamesh were sleeping together. Meanwhile, Enkidu was summoned in a throne goddess. All of them were discussing of what punishment they can give and who they should kill for killing 2 sacred beasts. Maybe we should sacrifice Naruto. That boy is immortal. What about Enkidu? I would like to interject. Enkidu would then see Naruto walking. It's like I connected to his dream ball. Naruto would then pull out his weapon. You know this weapon, right? Immediately all of them would then get scared. I may have lost caliber, but this is more than enough to be a god-slaying weapon. So if you try anything on Gilgamesh or Enkidu, you're dead. Plus, Zeus and the other Greek gods won't like it either. They favor me a lot. Fine then. All the gods that were angry then decided to leave, but Enkidu is still there. Enkidu would wake up and thank Naruto for everything. Naruto would just say that it was inevitable and how he actually saved him a lot. In the end, Enkidu and Gilgamesh would hold their very first gay wedding, I guess. It's enough. In the Epic of Gilgamesh, it was never explained, okay? In this timeline, a historical chain of events would happen. The search for Gilgamesh's immortality was not because of Enkidu, but just because he wanted to be just like Naruto, pretty immortal and pretty powerful. But then, them searching for the elixir of immortality. In the end, not finding it, and going away. Arriving at Uruk and their names being written. In this timeline, something different would happen. A few million years later, Naruto would be sitting by as someone would then come. And at least, as a bunch of chains would then go, Naruto would then strike it away. With a green-haired, blondish green-haired boy wouldn't like it. "What's up?" "Actually, you cannot still beat me, even if you're the descendant of Gilgamesh and Enkidu." "But whatever, just wait and see. I'll one day beat you. You can try it." Naruto would then say, before he looks at a new chapter of his life. Before he then says, "I wonder what Solomon is doing. And I wonder how more longer I can live. With more gods seeming weak, with more phantasmal creature running. Yep. Looks like the age of gods never ended. But at the same time, it has now come in with the age of man. I wonder what's gonna happen in the future. Meanwhile, in a different place, bunch of people would be seeing this. Ritsuka would be sighing. So, has another key experience changed in history? Yes, senpai, it seems to be it. God damn it. This is headache some. Well, at least it is not that bad. Whatever, maybe this is good. As this what would be in Ritsuka Fujimura's mind. Anyways, I'm gonna end it up here. Hope you guys like this part. Like, comment, and subscribe. And the now Fumi 50 sub special What If is actually gonna come out tomorrow, so I guess you guys can wait for that. Until then, peace out.